Hello, everyone, and welcome to Soul Stained Ink. My name is Beth, and I am here with hopefully a quick weekend reads video. So today is Friday, May the 19th, and over this past week, I have completed 4 middle grade books. The first one I completed was The Crossover, which we were reading as a class. We finished that one on Monday. I also finished Felice and the Wailing Woman by Diana Lopez. I gave this one a soft 4 out of 5 stars. It is a very cute story, but there are a few things within the story that wrapped up really easily, and I feel like it was not quite done exactly how I wished it would have been, if that makes any sense at all. I also completed um, Cameron Battle, the first book in the Cameron Battle series, which is Cameron Battle and the Hidden Kingdoms by Jamar J. Perry. I do not have a physical copy of this. However, um, Storm from Storm Reads was reading this one and it sounded interesting. I also gave it a soft 4 out of 5 stars. Again, I know that Cameron Battle is the beginning of a series, and so there's a good chance that some of the things I didn't like the way they were handled in book one are going to be brought back and fixed in further books. I do have the second one that I'm planning on listening to as well. I'm just not in the mood to do it yet. And then I also completed Dust and Grim by Chuck Wendig. This one got a 4 out of 5 stars as well, and I'm really looking forward to getting book 2 eventually. So, those are the 4 books I finished Monday through Thursday. I did also read a couple of stories out of the Treasury of Irish Fairy and Folk Tales. Side note, folk tales, the term, there are 5 kinds of folk tales. Fairy tales are one of them. I'm just saying. But I have read a couple of the stories from A Treasury of Irish Fairy and Folk Tales. I'm enjoying it. They are stories that I've heard before. I know several of them fairly well, but it's fun to read them in something close to like their original story. And then I also have read the first chapter and will be continuing to read, obviously, in Shape Changers by Bill Britton. This came out in 1994 and seems to be a book about an alien. And then another book I'm starting this weekend is Keeper of the Lost Cities Everblaze by Shannon Messenger. I've got the Scribd ebook for that, and I am buddy reading that with Fiona from Reads and Eats. This is our second buddy read of the month. We buddy read the first 2 books in this series together, and it is book 3. It's The Keeper of the Lost Cities, like I said, by Shannon Messenger. And we are following in this a girl who, at the beginning of book 1, finds out that she's not actually really a human. She is elf, or at least part elf, and so she winds up having to go to the world wherein her actual people live. But she's super special, right? Because she has humanity in her. Um, there's a lot that happens, and I really can't tell you anything else. They're interesting books. I really enjoyed the first one. The second one took me far too long to read, and I think it was just the headspace that I was in. In fact, before I start reading the third book, I'm going to go back and read a summary of the second book because I really, really don't remember all that much about it. But I am going to go ahead, choose a number, and pick a book off of this shelf. So give me just a second to count how many there are. Okay, I added a couple of books that Elena had gotten and put in her room. I was putting clothes away the other day and saw them and put them on my shelf. She won't remember. It's fine. But there are 21 books. So let's pull up a random number generator and figure out what physical book I am reading this weekend. Minimum 1, maximum 21. generate number, you cannot see that, number 12. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Forever Neverland by Susan Adrian. This is the author that wrote the book Nutcracked, which I own a copy of and read it a couple of years ago over Christmas, and it was super cute. So I am looking forward to this one. And you know what? Why not make things even more difficult on myself? 17. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These Unlucky Stars by Gillian McDunn. All right. So this weekend, I am reading these and starting on the ebook for Shannon Messenger's Lost Cities, Lost Kingdom. I'm reading book number 3 in that one. That's what I've got going on this weekend, guys. I will talk to you again very soon, and until next time, stay safe out there. Bye.